Hello, people of the world. Today I'm going to share with you guys my Christmas plan with me, and I know that it is super late, but I still wanted to share this with you guys because this is using my very own kit from my shop, and I just didn't want to skip out on it, so let's go ahead and begin. This is the spread from last week, which you guys have seen a plan with me, and then of course this is the week I'm going to be planning for, which is the 19th through the 25th. And in my Christmas kit, I had a lot of Christmassy elements, but the kit is actually not red and green like a traditional Christmas kit. So I really wanted to use it, and yes, it's no longer available, but I still wanted to share it with you guys. So yeah, let's go ahead and begin. First off, I'm going to go ahead and cover the dates with the actual weekday covers. And then, of course, I'll go back in there with the little ornaments, and that's just going to cover up the numbers. And then, of course, I'll use a marker to just write it all in, and then we'll continue with the sidebar. So to start off the sidebar, I'm going to take two headers, which are gold, and I'm going to place it right underneath the calendar, and then I'm going to place my quote box underneath that. And that way it's just a little more lined up, and then of course I'll start off the next section with another header. Usually I use the header that says this week to track all the goals that I have for the week, and I just like to put that down, and then I'll put a checkbox underneath that. And then I decided that for this week I wanted to go ahead and track other things as well. So I went ahead and cut a checklist down to 5 bullets instead of keeping the 6, just because with that extra remember header it just wouldn't fit. So with just the 5 bullets it fit perfectly. And then of course I'm going to go ahead and put down the bottom page stickers just to cover it up, and so that my planner spread would actually be more cohesive. To start off Monday, I'm going to go ahead and put down a glitter header, and then I always like to mark that I went to work, so I decided that this week I would use one of my quarter boxes, and all of my quarter boxes and half boxes are decorated, so you really don't need any extra deco to decorate those boxes. And I just went ahead and used my Sharpie fine tip pen, and I just wrote down work 11A to 11P, and then of course right below that I wanted to mark that I packed lunch for work. And so it's a little bit washed out, but it's a cream appointment label, and in order to signify that I just put down an asterisk dot. And then below that I went ahead and took another glitter header, placed that down, and I wanted to go ahead and use a half box just to signify that I had an Etsy announcement to put up that day, and I didn't want to forget, so I went ahead and wrote that down. Below the half box, I went ahead and put down a to-do header, and I just wanted to go ahead and start a checklist for that day. But I decided that I wanted to use a checklist instead of a full box, and so I just cut out 3 of them, and I placed that right below the header, and then I just jotted down a few things that I needed to get done that day, or I had already done, because I like to post plan if you didn't know. I really like to use my own stickers from my own shop, especially when I need to signify like that I needed to check my email, or I had some mail come in through the post office, or anything of that sort. So I decided to go ahead and use this little laptop just to signify that I needed to get online. And then I move on to a full box, and these full boxes, I used to have 4 glitter boxes with 4 decorative boxes, but that has changed. They are all 8 decorative boxes now, but I struggle a little bit. As you can see, it kind of gets crinkly. I tried to smooth it out as much as I could, and then I just decided to decorate that with a page flag, and also a circle dot of a little movie marquee thing, and also an appointment label. And I just wanted to put on there that I wanted to YouTube binge, because I needed to catch up on all the YouTube videos I've been missing in my subscription box. And of course I wanted to add a last little checklist thing on the bottom, and that was just to signify that I needed to get some sleep. Moving on to Tuesday, I started off again with another glitter header, and again it's going to be repetitive for the next 2 days, but I marked down that I worked and I also marked down that I have packed lunch, so I'll let you watch this part. So I've really been into kind of switching up where I put my checklist on my spread, and I just decided that this time I'm going to put it right underneath the little pack lunch appointment label. But before I continue, I wanted to go ahead and change out that little dot because I didn't realize they were both red, and that kind of bothered me. So I went ahead and just put down a full box checklist, but of course you can see here I'm struggling again, and my stickers are actually advertised as not removable, but if you quickly do it after you place it down, it's really not that bad. You might rip a little bit of paper underneath, but it's really not that bad. So again, I'm just going to jot down a few things that I really needed to get done, and then I'll move on to the next section. In this next part, I wanted to mark down that I needed to plan some of my outfits for the upcoming trip at the end of this week, and also I needed to plan some of my techie stuff because I was planning to vlog my entire trip, which I did, and I've already posted it on my main channel, so if you want to watch that, I will link it down below. For the last section of Tuesday, I went ahead and put down an arrow, and I wanted to put down a TV little asterisk dot there as well because I wanted to watch my show that I've been so into, which is called The Empress. But when I went on there, it was no longer available, which I was so sad. I'm so sad because I can't find it anywhere else online. So tell me if you've ever watched The Empress and where can I watch it. I am so depressed because of it. You have no idea how depressed I am because of it. And I'm not even exaggerating right now. I was so into it. I was literally on the 50th episode and then they just poof, it was gone. Okay, so back to the plan with me over here. I just did the same exact thing I did for Monday and Tuesday here. I just put down a glitter header and a quarter box, and I'm going to mark down that I went to work from 11 a to 11 p. But for Wednesday, I actually did something different. I went to lunch with a friend, which I'm so proud of, to mark down in my planner. So yeah, I put down an appointment label, and I put that I went on a lunch date with Donna because it was a lunch date, and it was pretty awesome. So yeah, that's what I did. That was different. And then for the next section, I just went down with a glitter header and a page flag. And I just wrote on there that I needed to cut my husband's hair. And in the little page flag, I just decided to put a little snowflake just because it was cute and I felt like it. And then I went ahead and put down a to-do header, and below that I put a checklist, and I just jotted down a few things that I needed to get done that day. This time I decided to use a full checklist just because I had a few things I needed to get done on Wednesday because, as you guys know, for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday and Sunday, they're usually a lot busier, so I try to get a few things that I can get done on Wednesday nights done before the weekend actually starts. And I had a busy week just because I was planning for the whole trip for the next couple days. It was just really stressful, so I just had a lot to do. And speaking of, I actually put down another checklist right below this one, and I put down the teardrop that says don't forget and a full box checklist because I'm a very forgetful person. So I really needed to remind myself that I needed to pack a few things that were essential to my trip. And so I decided to put down that checklist and jot down the things that I didn't want to forget because knowing me, I'd probably forget like half my clothes at home when I really needed it. So I have traveled without underwear before and I had to go buy extra underwear because I totally forgot. So That's just how forgetful I am. But yeah, I went ahead and just struggled with it for a little bit here, and then started jotting down the things I needed, and as you can see, it ripped a little bit of the color off of my sticker because I had to replace that "don't forget" several times to put it down exactly where I wanted it. And it wasn't because I was being picky, it was just because it wouldn't do what I wanted it to do. So anyway, enough chatting, let's get back to the plan with me. I've gone off of the plan with me topic like 2 times already. Like, that's really bad. Let's get back on there. So to start off Friday, I went ahead and took a glitter header, put it down, and then I wanted to put down a half box, and I used a tassel banner, which 4 are included in my kits, just so you can celebrate special days if you want. And I just wrote down, "Dallas, here we come," because that is exactly where we went, and I was so happy to finally get a vacation. And then right below that, I put a to-do header, and I also put down another full box checklist. And this was just a checklist of things that we needed to really get done right before our trip, because our trip was actually about a 5-hour drive. So yeah, just had a few things to do before we went. And I also decided to use a little sticker from my shop to signify that we needed to pack the car and do a few other things that we had to prepare for the trip. Then to end the day, I decided to put down a full glitter box and a half box in the middle, and I just wrote down there King Spa, because that is where we spent the rest of the night from about 6 till midnight. We spent it at the spa. We literally took naps. So it was a great experience. My parents loved it. And I also put down a page flag with a house icon just because it felt like home, literally. And then I put down these 2 glitter headers, and I know the bottom didn't have enough glitter. It kind of bothers me now that I'm looking at it, but I put this bank account little tracker thing on the bottom because I wanted to make sure that I had enough funds in my bank, you know? So to start off Thursday, I just went down with a today header and another glitter header, and I decided to move that down just a little bit because it was too high. I wanted to put down this teardrop quote that says, "Hey, relax," and then I just wrote down a little arrow and it said "sleep in," because it was so nice to be on vacation. And I'm really sorry for this next part. I don't know why the lighting is off, but it is, and it just got really bright. So I went ahead and put down another glitter header, and I kind of tried to space them out as far as I could to kind of determine where to put the half box, but I figured it out. So I just put that down, and then I decided to write in there that we were going to go to the bazaar, or the bargain bazaar, which I don't think I'm saying that right, but I also spelt bazaar wrong. But whatever, it's my planner, you know, so whatever, but we're gonna go with it. Okay, never mind. I changed my mind. I decided that it wasn't gonna be good enough. So again, we're gonna try this one more time. I went ahead and wrote down bargain and then bazaar. And it was actually a pretty cool place. I mean, they had a lot of shops and things like that, but some of the vendors were closed because it was right before Christmas, so I don't blame them. But if you want to watch that vlog, seriously, I will link it down below. It's pretty cool. Anyway, moving on to the next part here. I decided to put down another full box, and I also put down a page flag up in the corner, and this one is also decorated. Some of my page flags are decorated, and below that I put a little car icon just to signify that we drove to our lunch spot, which was actually called Pho 88, and it was actually pretty good. I liked it. For the next part, I just put down a buy header, and I put down a little checklist and jotted down some of the things that I wanted to buy during this trip. And I think I got most of what I wanted, but you'll see here at the end of this plan with me that you'll have a lot of leftover stickers, maybe even enough for another spread if you just kind of sparingly use it and split it between 2 spreads, you can easily get 2 spreads, because I included like 8 checklists and 8 checkboxes, and there's 7 to do, 7 to-days, so you can definitely, spread it out between 2 weeks. But anyway, moving on. I just put down 2 header glitters there, just so that I can use it as a little background for my weekend banner. And all my weekend banners are tassel, like, cutouts. So then I went ahead and put down a full box with a half box in the middle and a page flag in the upper corner with a little icon for a money bag, because girl, you already know we were gonna go spend money at H Mart and at Tony Moly, and it was pretty fun. I love H Mart. H Mart has everything you can possibly ever want from an Asian store. So anyway, below that I put a glitter header, and then I decided that I wanted to put down another half box, so I just evenly spaced that out, and I just wrote there that we went to Daiso. Daiso is a like Japanese dollar store. Literally, they have everything you ever wanted for $1 or $3, whatever. It was amazing. I cannot wait to go to another Daiso. And then of course we went to go eat Korean shaved ice, which was delicious. If you are close to any like Korean ice cream shop, please go eat their ice cream. It is like the best ever. Anyway, for the end of the day kind of deal, I went ahead and put down a goals header, and I just put down a checklist, but I didn't really like it because I think I misspelled something, or I just didn't really like how it was written. So I put down a full box checklist, but I only have 3 bullets. And that little film sticker, that's actually from my shop too. I drew that out myself. And I just put down that I need to film my haul. I wanted to check the vlog footage that I've been doing all day long. And then of course I wanted to check my Etsy shop because I wanted to see how it was going. And then of course I put another little quote box down that says yes for family time, because you can never have enough family time. Yes, finally the last day of the week. So we're on Sunday, finally. And I finally put down my favorite little snowflake full box. I just think it's gorgeous. And this Christmas Day font sticker is actually from one of my Happy Planner booklets. They just have all these holidays written out on clear stickers, which is pretty cool. And then I put down a header that says clean. I needed to clean my bathroom, bedroom, kitchen, basically my whole apartment, because that's basically my whole apartment except without the living room. And I went ahead and put down a tassel banner at the top of Christmas Day, just because Christmas is really special to our family. It's a time of the year when we're all just joyful and enjoying each other's company, and it's really nice. And you guys already know, laundry day is always on Sunday. I always do my laundry on Sunday, unless I'm like at my mom's house for some odd reason during the weekday or on Friday or Saturday. So to end off the day, I went ahead and put down a full box that I cut up. And as you've seen just right there, I mistakenly put it the other way around. And then I put down another little film sticker, and I wanted to go ahead and film a plan with me. But I went ahead and lifted it up, and it peeled just a little bit, but that's okay. It's okay, we're gonna fix that. Right there, boom, it's gonna be okay. And I just put down plan with me, because I really did plan this during Christmas, or that week. I just didn't post it, until now. So there you have it. That is how I planned for December 19th through the 25th, with my own kit out of my own shop. If you guys enjoyed it, please head over to my shop and check out all the things that I have available right now. And I just finish it off with a bunch of my little deco that are included in my sheets. I think this is a pretty complete kit. Yeah. And I didn't fill out my this week or remember until after I stopped filming. Don't ask me why, I just kind of forgot. So there you have it. If you haven't already, please subscribe so I can come out with more videos. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.